Hello everyone and welcome back to SaiyanSquabbles. I am yours truly, Papa Ping Pong, here once again today to bring you the most insane ban list I think we've ever had. I'm in love with this ban list and it is crazy, so many hits. This is pretty early in the morning. I just reacted with my buddy, Mr. Grizzly Man. Man, this is insane. So we got 6 new cards of the ban list and 5 new errated cards with the release of Unison Warrior Series 1. So let's get into it. First one, Gogeta Hero Revived. This card, I am so happy this card is banned. I think everyone's happy. I don't think this card is the powerhouse it used to be. However, I still think, especially with all the ramp stuff coming out, this is a game-breaking card and goes against the design philosophy of how this game is supposed to work, in my opinion, with the lack of interaction and destroying an opponent's hand. Originally, we designed cards thinking games would end turn 5 or 6. However, the game is becoming much more interactive now, and we're trying to move away from all-purpose cards being powerful enough to win you the game on their own. This card no longer fits the direction we want the game to go in, earning a spot on the ban list. Yeah, I agree 100%. Next one. Android 21 Violent Predator. Not a surprise, but it makes sense. I think a lot of people saw this coming, but I was on the boat that I don't think she needed to get banned. I think the deflect is probably what pushed people over, but this card basically, when you play it, it wipes your entire opponent's board of monocolor, and they're trying to really push monocolor this next set. They're probably really just scared that this card's going to see play, especially with the deflect. But originally this card was meant to promote the use of multicolor cards. However, with the Unison Warrior series, we want monocolor decks to be viable as well. This card prevents players from effectively using monocolor cards and can potentially lead to a meta where monocolor decks are less effective, so we're adding it to the ban list. I assume they tested and it was probably too powerful on multiple occasions. So yeah, moving on. Next up, we got Begrudging Respect Piccolo. So this was an interesting one, but it makes a lot of sense. We created this card to deal with Objection and Heightened Evolution and other ramp cards. However, since they no longer exist and are not threats like they once were, we believe this card will unnecessarily limit future card designs and thus deserving of a ban. So you play this card. If you played a card in your energy during this turn, and you have less energy than your opponent, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and place it in their drop, or one of your opponent's energy and place it in their drop area. For suggestion, Max Saiyan for blue. I understand they want it to remove it from limiting card design, so it's fine. Force Ejection Mass Saiyan. Same exact reason as this guy. Plan for Destruction. So I think we discussed in one of my videos that, I think the blue discussion, that there's a loop with this in the new super combo where basically you can combo this, put this in your energy, combo something else, and basically potentially get 4 extra energy in one turn. I don't think this needed to get hit because it was leader locked. I would have much preferred an errata, but nah. Or maybe a limit. I think like a limit to 1 would have been cool. But you know, yeah, I don't blame them though at all. This definitely needed to be fixed. Moving on, Turles, the Unstoppable Ghost Warrior. This one I am shocked about. But like, I was shocked. I was blown away. I didn't even think they were considering this, but it makes sense to me. This card has been used to take down your opponent's life faster than originally intended. It has unforeseen interactions with Unison cards that could create unbalanced gameplay. We believe this could create an unenjoyable gameplay experience and thus is deserving of a ban. So this makes a lot of sense. This kind of sucks because I was just about to do a deck profile featuring my Mira Skillless deck. Excuse me, and this is part of it. So I'll need to change that around a little bit, but basically 2 free attacks, pitching you U3 stuff that goes in that can be played into Turles. Basically 3 attacks for 0 energy for most black decks is insane. Really, really powerful. I think this could have been errata to be leader locked, but I understand they're trying to avoid erratas unless absolutely necessary. But yeah, I totally understand and I respect that ban. Then we got Goku Black. This errata is just making it to where you can't ramp several times that turn. He has to be the first ramp. Not the first ramp, but after you ramp with him, you can't ramp anymore for the duration of the turn. Then we got Spring Kai Time. They fixed the loop to where you can't get infinite life, basically. They errated it. Son Goku, Warrior That Crossed Time, it just said buy a skill, and now it switched to buy an opponent's skill. Then we got, so this is a big one, Super Saiyan God Son Goku Surge of Divinity. They changed the surge effect because these surge effects were very powerful. If it's your turn, it has to be your turn to use his surge effects, which is super, super powerful. Or a super big nerf. I still think this leader is going to be good. I talked to my teammate a little bit about it. We think that he generates so much advantage, he can still be viable, especially still wiping a board of skills is still very powerful. But I think that's kind of how he's more intended anyways. He was supposed to attack rather than defend. But yeah, so I think that was a good errata. I hope it didn't kill the deck, but it's a good errata. But then Piccolo. Piccolo, another big hit. Errata. At the beginning of your turn, look at the top card of your deck and place it at the top or bottom of your deck, and that's it. You don't get to draw anymore from that effect. I think that might have nerfed Piccolo out of the meta, only because if he's not getting like any advantage. It's nice he's a hand control deck, so I will give him that. But I don't think he's definitely not tier 1 anymore, I don't think. Because if Trunks is meta relevant, the new Trunks leader, this leader I don't even think is going to be tier 2. I think Trunks is going to be too hard to beat. But if Trunks is not meta, then I think this guy will probably be tier 2. Maybe a Rogue Strat or something will surprise. That's a big hit to Piccolo. I wanted that effect to get hit, but I didn't want it to get hit that hard. But yeah, so these are effective as June 5th. Here on the channel, we're going to treating it as it's an effect right off the bat. But yeah, so I'm actually very happy with this ban list. I literally have no complaints about this ban list. The only ones I think could have been avoided are Turles. I think if he was changed to being leader locked to Hachiyak. Violent Predator, if I think if it was also leader locked, that would be good, like maybe to specifically multicolor leaders. And I think that Piccolo shouldn't have got hit so hard, but I'm still glad he got hit nonetheless. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Coverage on the red and yellow cards are coming probably over the next 2 days. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. See ya!